So, here's the thing. I'm going to be doing a review of Smallville Season 10, Episode 2. This was odd. I don't know if I liked this or not. It was very... Okay, I'm going to talk about each character and... I'll give a brief description of the story. Basically, Lois is gone, and Clark is basically trying to deal with his new weird partner who's just odd, and I didn't like her very much, but that's just me. The main point I wanted to review this, I wasn't going to review it, but then I realised that Deadshot was in it, and it was awesome. I mean, they didn't do him spot on, which was a bummer, because they could have. They've proved before that they can do costumes. But why didn't they put Deadshot in costume? But anyway, other than that, the guy who played Deadshot looked a lot like him. I loved what they did. I loved that he did have the eyepiece. The eyepiece is very cool, and they got that pretty much right. I still pretty bummed that they didn't put him in costume, but they used like a cowboy style costume, which is quite cool because Deadshot's often compared to a like a what do you call it? I can't remember. It's like yeah, bounty hunter. That's it. Like a bounty hunter in Western times, because he's he uses pistols a lot, and you know they didn't. Also, they didn't have the gun on his arm, but you know, oh well. But other than that, I really liked Deadshot, and I liked the man's performance as Deadshot. If Deadshot was ever to show up in anything that was live action, I'd like him to play it, but with the costume. Maybe not the mask if it's too much, but at least like the red costume. But yeah, that's just me. Anyway, moving on, we got Carter Hall. That was a bit random. He randomly just kissed Lois, which I didn't really care for. The main story was kind of lagging. It was boring, really. It just didn't do much for me. It was hard to carry on watching without getting bored and trying to skip. But the main point of this review is to talk about the ending. Now, what did you guys think about the ending? Spoiler, I'll give you like 3 seconds if you haven't seen it to go watch it. Okay, basically, what did you think about the reveal of the Suicide Squad being a bad guy? The bad guys. Now, this is odd because so far they've revealed 2 villains. In a few minutes, I'm going to go and watch the new episode 3. But they've revealed 2 main villains, the Suicide Squad and Darkseid. They've got 1 season to fight both of these. What I'd like them to see is maybe like a one-shot more villain, but if they can just focus on these 2. Superman, and I heard Supergirl is coming back. Superman and Supergirl focus on fighting Darkseid. Then they bring back the Justice League, or whatever they call them. I don't know what they call them. You know, the whole Aquaman, Black Canary, Green Arrow. I don't know. I'm not sure if Cyborg's still in it, but if Cyborg is, you know, the little Justice League they had. Maybe introduce a couple more characters. I mean, who did I say would be cool? If they added Zatanna to it, I know she's already in Smallville, or if they added, I don't know. I think it would be really cool to see. I know they can't, but to see a young, like maybe Kyle Rayner, if they can't use Hal Jordan because of the movie, if they were to add Kyle Rayner, who's just dimmed down his ring's power so he's not as powerful as Superman, but, you know, just have him in it. It would be quite cool. Or to have some, I don't know, just bring the Justice Society together as well, so they have like a mini Justice League / Justice Society, and yeah. But anyway, if they have them fighting the Suicide Squad, and also make the Suicide Squad bigger, there's 3 of them. Bring in Catman, bring in I don't know, Captain Boomerang. Bring in some people that haven't been introduced. Anyway, that was just what I think. Comment below what you think. Goodbye.